In this exercise, we're going to use the distribution array created in the last exercise to create a histogram to display the distribution of numbers in the array. So let's get started. We're going to build a method this time. We're going to call it showHistogram. Its arguments will be an array and the array size. In this case, it's going to be the distribution array. So the first thing we're going to do is create a string called stars that will hold the asterisks we're going to use to build the histogram. Then we need a variable to tell us how many stars to make for a particular number. So that variable will be tot_stars. And it will hold the total number of occurrences of a particular number. So then we're ready to loop through the distribution array. So we start for I equals 0, I less than size, plus I. First thing we do is determine how many stars we're going to draw. So that will be the number stored in that particular element. In other words, the number of occurrences of that number. Then we write a second loop that starts at 1 through the total number of stars, incrementing by 1 each time. And it simply concatenates an asterisk to the string, like so. And that will build a single string of stars representing the number of occurrences of a number. Then we can print it out. So we'll write system_line println, the number that we are displaying, and the number of occurrences via a string of asterisks, which is what stars holds. Then we're finished. So we clear out the stars to start over again with the next number and set tot_stars equals 0. Close off the loop and close off the body of the method. Now we're ready to test it. We'll save the file. Clear the screen. Compile it. Chapter 15, part 7.java. It compiles. And then run it. Oh, left out a step. Got to call the method. So come back to the main program. Call showHistogram with the array, distribution, and its size. Once again, I get carried away with the process and forget the simple part, which is calling the method. The hard part was defining the method. All right, now we're ready to try again. So clear the screen. Compile, now run, and there's our chart. Scroll back up to the top. So we see that there was 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 2 5s, 3 7s, and so on and so forth. I'll scroll through here. And hopefully, if our distribution is mostly normal, then the greatest number of occurrences will be in the middle. And it's hard to tell from this if they are, but it's pretty close. A little bit skewed there with the 4 91s, but probably not all that much. When you get right down to it, you'll see there's a lot of 2s, 3s, and 4s in these numbers right here. And as we get smaller, you see less occurrences. Okay, so that's how we would use the distribution array to create a histogram. So that's going to wrap up our exercises for one-dimensional arrays, and now we're going to move to the last exercise of the chapter, where we use a two-dimensional array to represent a deck of playing cards.